I don't think he's going to be tested, though. Eternal Fire are sneaking their way towards A. Only one CT here right now.
Angle has been lost. Good timing on the flashbang. Kylar still gets the first and the second. Found the bomb as well, buying time for that rotation. No response from Eternal Fire just yet. Oh my word, how is that even legal? Where's the referee? How is that a kill? I don't know. Oh man, I'm sure Eternal Fire are processing that one as well. Only two remain, and now it is one. Calix flanked by Goofy. That third frag from Kylar was nasty. That was post-watershed fragging in that pistol round.
Position, you want to have a reliable player there. Saw JKS doing good work in that position yesterday, but all right, that is filthy. Oh,
What
the
is
last
that?
one. Come on, man.
Can somebody please explain the science behind that?
You know, I would actually love a show match where there's a referee who just steps in and is like, sorry, Kyler, that's too filthy.
Few flashbangs remaining for the squad, and they're both on the A bomb site, but the push is coming in towards B. They will simply have to wait them out, respond if they get the opportunity. Goofy trying to find an angle. There's Antares though with the AK-47. This round might just be over. Position has been lost. Zantares with the AK. That's the Zantares you want to see. Go in, Zantares, and frag, and that's exactly what he did. Very early Molotov to thwart some util from the CTs. Goofy won't be doing that anytime soon, I don't think. Punished for the dunk peaks. In goes Vacadia then, trying to find a kill.
Sure, Hades can lock down one angle with the AWP. But Kyler could very easily get traded on this angle here if he's not careful.
Disengages. Majors committing with the bomb behind him. Woxic will get dropped, and Hades has got a nice angle. 1 versus 3 as Major runs to his doom.
It's the timing on this aggression like, though, from Kyler. I don't think he goes much further yet. He's hearing nades being thrown, so he will go in, and Calix gets another opener. It looks great for Eternal Fire. It's a flurry of frags. Aminio hits the deck as well. They don't take barely any damage in that round, Eternal Fire. They took 1 damage in total. What a clean round.
Wow. It's raining men. Everybody getting dropped for 9. That was so clean. Not by these stats, but has been going for it. And I think it's a nice position for him to be in as well. Send him in there, get aggressive early.
Gotta say, the Woxic Zantares combo looked quite on point early here, and Calix is also landing some really good shots. I know Eternal Fire are down right now, but their individuals look pretty scary. This might be a harder hold with the rifle, especially as this flash comes in. Doesn't even need a flash. Goofy just swings dry.
Urgency is high for 9. Oh, Zantares, that's why he's on the server. He snaps, he's such a robot in the best way. But the numbers game for Eternal Fire surely prevails here. Again, Zantares will be on the AWP as he's low. Minio blinded initially. Woxic with the AK saying hello. Minio forced to fall back then. They've kept 1 extra alive though, although Hades is very far away for the time being. Kylar able to trade, but Hades is not going to be in action anytime soon, and with no kit on either of these players, you have to wonder. Not going back to the well just leaves them in a very bad situation. 2 versus 4, wherever Eternal Fire choose to go. Doesn't bode well for the CTs. Kylar's position could be good though. That's Vacadia with the bomb, who's very close to the choke point. In they go. Kylar hasn't been spotted yet, and now the crossfire can be activated, but Minio can't see it in time. He'll trade at the very least. Bomb is exposed. He will disengage. 4 on 3. Try to hold their advantages, but Zantares has been lurking in mid this whole time. CT's rotating over. There's key from him in the back. Woxic dropped, leaving Major. They know Zantares is roughly in mid, so Major's on an island with 40 seconds. How long can he wait? You can see Zantares is carefully moving towards the A bomb site, but Major has to feel very concerned with what's happening right now. 30 seconds, Hades scoped in already in spawn, waiting for a potential rotation, and it's going to come and slowly bomb secured, and that's the round as well. They take their map control urgently as well. Alex sending it through the smoke, side angle by Key, and a grenade will finish off the job. Kylar drops by Woxic in the meantime, makes it a 4-on-4 with 1:10 for Eternal Fire to pursue this round.
That AWP of Woxic continues to find early round success. Will be dealt with. The aggression from K pays off. It's down to 5 health though. Mid-round aggression might work for 9. Just as Major leaves position, they push out through A. That is fantastic info for 9 CT play here.
Yeah, this is very necessary for them to make these aggressions late on. It's scary, it's risky, it's a gamble, but it needs to be done often. Down to a 2-on-2, Acadia moving through. I think he may have spotted Minio there. Now he's spotted Minio. Delivering the goods is Newman Acadia. Hades in a 1 versus 2. Position unknown. Scoped in already. And there's just too many problems to solve on that bomb site for him coming in late. Eternal Fire will continue their route on the T side.
But he's getting good impact. This time in the mid-round when it turns into a position where you think 9 have the edge. These were the opening frags from Woxic that 9 brought it back with this aggression. They had great info. This frag helps. And then Minio was in position.
Sound Q will be enough on this occasion. 40 seconds left. This will be an interesting one. Going close to avoid the flashes. He knows the push is likely. Got to be careful though. That's a great grenade from Eternal Fire. I think they knew what he was up to. They forced his position. And down he goes. Great stuff, but the trades are here. Kylar is defending. 25 seconds for Eternal Fire. There's nowhere else to go now. The flashes will continue. Standoff of sorts. 15 seconds. 2 versus 4. What is the plan for Eternal Fire? There is money for some, not all. They're going for this. Santares holding angles up top. The bomb's been planted. They're halfway there. But the other half will be very hard indeed. And all too brief after planting the bomb. 9 back on the scoreboard. Make it to 6. Not seeing anybody else in mid. Dry peaks from Eternal Fire as they make their way in. 9 and 10 for Zantares. And that's a clean B bomb site. 5-on-2. Rather you than me, 9. Got to go for it. Last round and a half after all. All they need to do is trade. Kylar creeping through. That's an unfortunate flashbang. Still 5 players standing. They have no chance of winning this one. Acadia with the last 2. Just 8 at half-time for Eternal Fire. Have they done enough? Not long to find out.
It's unlikely, but we'll wait and see. I'll tell you how their CT side looks. They've got a stack in play. Oh, baby. They have got a few players ready on this A site.
Taking a lot of damage. Is there a grenade in there? They're getting absolutely lit up by Woxic. He has found 4 of them. Hades creeping through the smoke. Will anyone have an angle for him? Does he go all the way? He's waiting for it to fade. Will Woxic get that 5th? Absolutely denied. Almost, but not quite. Calix there for 2 HP. 1 spotted. I'm not sure if he saw both of them. But he's got utility to delay things in that direction at the very least. In the meantime, Acadia has been dropped, and the split is on the way. Urgency rising for Eternal Fire. Woxic is posted up, though. This delay is not going in 9's favor. That's such a big headshot, though. And Hades is here with the Krieg as well. Maybe it's Woxic he was looking for with that Krieg. There's an upgrade there if he wants it. At his feet, AWP collected. 2 remain. MP9's faster move speed might help them. That grenade might also help them as the AWP is suddenly lost. Great angle from Major, but there's more work to be done. No trade with the MP9, and Minio will finish off the job. Collect the AWP, and a round 4-9. Someone's going to have to take a bullet for the president. We're on oil rig now. Who's the VIP? Not Goofy. It was Minio, bomb carrier. He's getting smoked as well. He's got 45 seconds to die. And die promptly he will at the hands of Woxic, who is ready with that AWP. Their use of utility to give them space to get into these positions. Hades could be falling into the trap here as well. He's dropped Calyx though, he's looking for that trade fragger, and he's turned things around. There's a minute 20 on the clock for 9 in this 4-on-3. Wicadia standing in the smoke. Gambles having to be taken. Hades is making no assumptions. This is wonderful. Wonderful stuff from Hades.
What a difference he's making in this round. But there's still one more man, and it's Antares with the AK who gets domed by Kyler. Kyler with another key frag for the team. It's now Major is so far away from the bomb site. I think there's nothing to be done here.
Pull away from them and head towards closing out the map. But now we might have a dramatically different situation on our hands. Again, the spatial awareness to catch the player hiding in the smoke here, Wicadia as well, so important. They've got the remainder of the information for his team in getting fragged by Xantares.
The AWP of Major is not here right now, but Alex has the dig. Doesn't land his shot on the opportunity. The bomb plant will not be denied.
Oh, it becomes even more interesting, although the AWP has been lost now, so a little less so, unless Wicadia could do something outrageous. Trying to isolate the fights and delivering. Oh, he ran out of bullets there. That could have been 3. It could still be with the AK-47. He must be feeling very nervous indeed. There's a smoke to isolate the fights. He can go for that kill, and he will deliver. 2 versus 1 now. Wicadia down to 2 HP. Been a monster in this one. Kyler has no idea. Okay, now he knows if they're on the bomb or not. He finds both of them through the smoke, and they keep the wheels turning. Great effort with the MP9, but not enough ultimately. He's switching places with Woxic. He's going to look with one of the 2 AWPs towards that mid position. The other AWP's going to be dropped in the meantime. That will pull Woxic away from mid. But have a look at the bomb. It's not committing to the A bomb site despite them having seized control. Key's walking into B in the meantime. And Calyx has been dropped. They've been outmaneuvered and they're getting wrecked from pillar to post. Every position is being lost by Eternal Fire. Woxic finds himself needing 5 in total.
Line 9 see everything there from a top-down view, and Eternal Fire were blind. Woxic gets removed at the end as well, so none of those scary AWPs to go up against, which we saw cost them earlier. Kyler there catching Xantares, even with the silenced M4, they know roughly the angle they've got to be concerned about. And some of these positions just too strong. They take everywhere on the map.
Minyo's position is going to be quite the problem. Quick pop flash from Eternal Fire towards B. That'll be heard by these teams, but they're in position to do something here anyway. Woxic misses his first shot, but delivers on the second. Down goes Goofy. Do 9 have enough to show for these frags? Kylar's still lurking in that mid area with 28 seconds on the clock. Oh, but he's got a terrible angle for Woxic. A free kill for him. They need Kylar to get activated here on this lurk. Calyx was in mid, but he's starting to wonder about that B bomb site. They haven't seen the bomb for a while or at all. It's in the hands of Hades with the AWP. Woxic playing defensive. You can see Hades trying to bait that shot. He's in the flames now, but Major is here to help, and they've got all the frags. He'll die for the cause, and Eternal Fire will be in the lead once again. The big focus towards Dark or Electric, depending on who you are. A prompt one from 9 then. They are full sending on this with some chain flashes in the back, but Woxic will be able to see just fine. Drops 2, and he's got a few more bullets to go before he gets his head popped. 3 on 3 then. Minyo will spot one in that mid position. Quick bomb plant. Pull off the whole position as Hades says hello. 3 on 3 then. Unbeknownst to 9, there is no lurker, there is no flanker. They're all coming from roughly the same place. Key's got a good angle. Calyx trying to clear one side. A big flashbang. He will deliver onto Calyx though. Now he's got the high ground on the remaining 2 as Hades is on the left-hand side. How does he avoid the trade though? 2v2. Only one to fight now. Swing and a miss from him. Xantares and Key. 1v1. He's got a defuse kit. Got some angles as well. Key wandering and delivering. Scores tied once again. This may go all the way.
With the AWP again on the A site, but the bomb is not here for 9. They're trying to sell this as a fake. They're going to beat that smoke, but Woxic still lands the shot. Goofy's trying to sell this, but I don't know if they're doing enough. Woxic still posted up, and this B site is not looking too good right now for 9, but they've got 1 kill. Maybe that's going to allow them in.
Major's cleaned up. They've been delaying on both bomb sites. B's had the CT incendiaries to deal with, and Kylar's still chasing the frags. They haven't done enough to get rid of all that util for Eternal Fire. They've used it to great effect. No bomb plant to come from Hades. This is where they capitulate. This is where the score is tied again. We will go all around. If somehow they get a few kills here, it could have an impact on the next round because of the lack of money in the hole, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen either. Absolutely not. The double ops continue. Perfectly happy in that round. He's the one with the flashes. And here they come into the bomb site. They better be good, because otherwise they might be in some trouble. There's Major with the first shot. He said it would be painful, and it is. But Kylar's on the site. 3-on-3. Woxic here with angles as well. And there are no more flashes for 9. They're planting the bomb, though. The utility has allowed them to take position. Will it be enough? Woxic almost caught with a grenade, but Major will save his bacon. 3-on-2 then. Nino and Key, the last two to stay alive on Anubis. That's a big headshot from Key. He'll draw their attention now as Minio comes through. Suddenly, Woxic's in the 1v1. He's dropped Key. One more to find. He's got a kit as well. Switching out for the kill. Minio having a look early. Woxic looking for that kill. Some pre-fire as Minio tries to exit the situation. Stuck in the corner, delivering the kill. We're not done with this game yet.
Oh, brilliant work there from K and Minio. Grouped outside B. Did I want to commit early here?
Oh, that's awkward for Calix, but hold on, there's flashes! Oh, it's a team flash! Surely not! Disaster strikes in the first round. The bomb's been lost, and so have most chances of winning this one. Caught with a grenade in his hand, hoping and praying for something.
So 9 concede the first.
You're almost guaranteed that someone's going to have to take one in the chest. You're already in a 4 versus 5, so it's so bad, but Xantares has just made the wrong steps.
Must have thought the molly spread further, but Hades was just sitting there behind the flames. That could be the opener they needed. Minio with another frag, but Major's still here with the orb. He's traded. Good spacing from 9. They're going to get that bomb down.
What a crazy turn of events. Both teams making mistakes in overtime. 3-on-2 post-plant for 9. Wicadia moving through. 47 HP. Trying to understand where his opportunities are. Woxic showing presence in the meantime. How did he escape there with his head intact? That's only one of the 3 players. Wicadia comes through to deliver the goods. There are kits for these players. They're dropping a smoke on the bomb, and Woxic's trying to cover. Is anyone going to get there in time? No, he's so close. They run out of bullets. He's done it right in front of their faces. And that's 2 from 2. I can't believe it.
Oh boy, I think as soon as Woxic saw where the bomb was planted, he figured, hang on, I could be behind a bit of cover here. I don't know if that's a normal spot for a bomb plant, because he can actually get around the corner on that far side of the site. Normally you'd plant it wanting more cover. Normally you plant it more in the middle. But instead, Kyler springs straight down the middle, doesn't get the angle. It's an absolute robbery.
Double flash. Woxic forced from his position and forced out of the round as well. Xantares and Wicadia, though, will defend the bomb site. Kind of showing presence from more than one direction, but look at this angle from Xantares. Quick reload for him. That bomb is just above him as well. Collected by Hades, maybe. Indeed, it will be. 2-on-4. There's so much for them to do, and it won't be done. A wipeout, a clean sheet in overtime for Eternal Fire. That's more than half the job done. Just the 1 round required now in the second half.
Looking so good for Eternal Fire. Minio getting the initial entry, but then that reposition from Xantares, something that was completely unexpected. We've seen in the past, they can have some very good set plays, some very good executes. This looks like more of a contact play.
He was in the red, and now he's completely gone. 5-on-3 for Eternal Fire. Such a good spot for them. Xantares drops, but is it too little too late for 9? Major getting that bomb plant with what remains, 25 HP for him. numbers for Eternal Fire, though. He's caught falling back, and that will even things up. There's Util. They can smoke off one of these choke points, 9. Kylar needs distraction from his teammates first, but he'll walk in and get domed by Calyx immediately. That will allow them to focus elsewhere. Hades now 1v3. That smoke is nowhere useful. Game is taken by Eternal Fire in overtime. Quite a back and forth, a tight game, but they emerge victorious.
To redo that now for the next round. I'm sure it will be ready. Here comes a smoke and fast play from Eternal Fire. The nade will do huge damage across the board. B-site is being isolated. It's that man Kyler, so good in the anchor positions on the last map. This time round he could be in trouble. How is he alive? He's finally dropped. And the bomb might be planted now. I don't think 9 can stop this. And Major's even on the lurk, but he goes down. Where's that bomb plant?
Quite a lot of action in that mid position. Wicadia trying to defend as best he can. He's done great work. He really has, but it's not going to be enough. Goofy and Key will finish off the job. Waiting out the util for now. Slow rounds are common for Eternal Fire. Sudden rise in urgency though. 2 for 1 is good for 9. 2 for 2 though is a different story altogether. Santares looking for a third. That's a hell of a response from him. That timing. Santares, not sure where he was shot from, it looks like. Shooting the bodies down below, creating more bodies up above. Goofy creeping, tight angle for him. Finally, he'll trade Santares. But who's behind Santares? The answer is no one. 2v1 now as Kylar could find himself in trouble. He's in a very specific position though, but as he moves back, he will expose himself to Major. There was no one covering mid.
Very different positions. Goofy still has to hard read this angle though, and it's a good off angle from Major. Just wide enough that he doesn't get hard cleared in the corner. So Eternal Fire finally finds some success, and okay, got a great start there for 9, but look at this, Santares. Adjusting well, boost forward towards Minio, who swings just a little too slow behind his teammates. And Kyler should have been aware that mid was open, but maybe he was just taking a risk there.
Just one smoke now for the CTs with a minute on the clock. Got a few flashes though. There's the first one. That's from the T's actually. I think the CTs may have thrown one as well. Either way, bomb has been dropped on the ramp now. 4 on 4. Woxic still looking for his first frag. Santares needs a multi again. He will get riddled with bullets though. Woxic Wicadia again. On that ramp, even Kylar is the last man standing. 25 seconds. Bomb still needs to be collected. This one getting more and more urgent for Eternal Fire. They'll have to concede sound cues. Woxic quickly checks his left. 12 seconds to plant that bomb. It's so nervous. It's so brittle looking for Eternal Fire. Wicadia just makes it past, dodges the bullets, and now Woxic can't deliver those final bullets. Wicadia's in a red. He can't take a single bullet. He's so nervous about this as well. Kylar looks to his left, dropped from his right, and Newman delivers the round.
Now they'll make a bit of noise with utility. They're hoping for good timing here. Wicadia sent in on a really aggressive mission, and that molly is so well timed. Kylar has been isolated on this B site. What can he do here? They're coming in from mid. He's got Goofy alongside him. He's traded quickly. Now Goofy needs to hold on to this control or at least get some kills here. He's looking for the fight against Major, but he goes down. Eternal Fire with a great split onto that B site, just coming out through mid. Round's not over yet.
Wonderful detail. Still needs to be closed out though. 9 creeping through, no kits. They've got to find these frags quickly. Avoiding the util. Oh, look at that swing from Eternal Fire, and Santares won't be needed as Calyx picks up the last one as well. 2 in a round for him. What a great execute from Eternal Fire, taking all the angles away. You can see they've been working hard. Great detail in their plans. Limited positions 9 can move into with all those volleys everywhere. Still got to win the duels though once you get onto that bomb site. Does he go back? A good start for 9. Flash will allow him to post up on the angle. We can see Woxic is creeping though. Wakadia is back trying to take away the rifle support, but Hades has delivered another one. Finally getting drops. Baki is here to pick up the slack. 4 on 2. Great aggression for 9. Not sure how much Eternal Fire can do about this. He's able to escape as well. Looking for the swing. Yeah, a bit too hungry on this occasion. A nice situation on its 4 on 2, and Minio almost gets popped as well. There might be life to Eternal Fire yet in this round.
Tyler's position is not an easy one to clear, though. Eternal Fire wants to come back. How the hell do you pre-aim this angle? The answer is you simply don't. Major walks into his doom, into his demise. Likely into a round loss for Eternal Fire. Alex, I think, trying to give himself some space to save by clearing out some of these angles. Really gets that fight, but Kyler wins it for 9. Back on the board after losing a few in a row. Little celebration there. This angle from Hades, so strong when you don't use utility against it. Doesn't get flashed, it doesn't get forced away by a smoke.
Big swing, spots one by the sandbags. That's going to kill some time then, unless they can find a way to deal with him. Xantares drops in the meantime. There's keep popping out. How has he managed to steal a kill there? They knew he was there. They're getting absolutely mauled. What's going on in this round?
I struggle to buy on the Eternal Fire side, but let's see, this was the nade from Minio. Oh, into this wallbang. I'm pretty sure he just went back for the same for a second time round, yeah.
Oh, perfect timing. Great angle from Hades, but Xantares, not for the first time, just gets 2 afterwards. Eternal Fire immediately back into the mix, inviting rotation. Goofy's got the sound cues. Alex delivering the 3rd. No answer from 9 yet. Very tense game of Vertigo we have. Look at the back and forth. Both teams trying to keep afloat as far as their economy is concerned, but 9 will be drowning for now, it looks like. Still a dangerous 2v4 though. Yeah, still might be work for them to do. Big headshots. Xantares dropped, no response for Eternal Fire. Alex is so close to God as well. I want to switch weapons with Woxic here, or does he? Absolutely drilling, then taking the Mac 10 afterwards. Now he can swing, get the information, leave his team to clean up if they need to. Huge round. Xantares with 2 again.
Wants to find something here. Be aware that that player who's planted the bomb will try to reposition, but that was his opportunity. There's a player behind him. Alex, I think, took maybe a little too long to pull the trigger there, but eventually delivers the headshot and the round along with it. So good. Hades gets the first kill, but looks like he wasn't ready for Xantares to be so quick there. And Kyler tries to come over, but it was a great transfer. It's a good shot from Calix as well. And then Minio, I think he might have just been spotted before he moved into trying to take that angle.
Nice lineup by Wakadia. That forces Kylar back somewhat. This looks like it might be a fast one. Look at Calix go though. He's got one behind him and never find him in time. Key on an island now as Major will trade the frags. 3 on 3 with a minute 30. Is this an Eternal Fire versus 9 game? Very prompt start all of a sudden.
Looks like he's going to double up with his teammate towards mid. They think that B's likely clear, but mid timing. Luckily for Goofy, he gets the info. Now Kyler can rotate.
The bomb carry he just spotted, and the MP9 is the perfect weapon for these all good engagements. Kylar picks up the second one, and that leaves Major with 11 HP. Back and forth continues as both teams fight for these dying rounds in the first half.
Video still wants a piece of this action, but he's got to be very careful here. And he is. He takes that fight against Xantares. Looks like the CT's happy to fall back from that, but they've got to be ready because Major has taken that initiative. He realizes there may be a gap in this defense. Goofy has to be the man to try and plug that gap. He's got the first with the AK. How much more does he want to fight? Which makes things awkward. He decides to put a smoke down defensively while that bomb is moving up towards the site. That molly didn't actually land, but Goofy has still backed on up. It's patient play here from Eternal Fire. Tyler on the flank doesn't want to commit until he hears something. Now the bomb's being planted. He gets the flank timing just right. Voxic needs to deliver with the AK. It's good info. Goofy has repositioned slightly. Voxic still concerned about that angle up top. He hits the headshot. They don't swing together, and Voxic nails both of them with the AK to tie things up. Nade will do a nice bit of damage as well. His timing though, the pace looks good, but Goofy gets his gun out in the nick of time. The spam through on point. His teammates here alongside him. Eternal Fire derailed in the last round of the half. Alex and Voxic need something special here. They are in a 2-on-5.
Surely they've got the numbers to secure the bag. Just the one flash though. And he's found a great angle onto Calix, which makes things oh so more oppressive. 8 rounds at half-time for 9. Another close game. Another one unclear as to who has the real advantage.
Towards this scaffold side. Could be annoying for 9 to deal with.
How many are still here though? They showed some sounds and for the most part fell back. Kyler's taken the B bomb site. It has been an over-rotation from Eternal Fire, although in fairness, 9 are pushing both bomb sites at the same time and continue to deliver. Calix just peeking slowly but surely, somehow getting a kill there. He's got a kill as well, so that's an important one. Only 2 remaining for Eternal Fire, and now it is just 1. Calix versus the world. May not last long at this rate. Doesn't seem like he will. Goofy charging through a 3K in that pistol round. A promising start for 9. Don't want to be granite on these CT positions. Starting to wonder now. Great timing from Eternal Fire. Have a look at these frags. Wonderful stuff. They couldn't ask for a better situation. Minho down to 42 HP. So much to do. Desert Eagle to the chest will be enough. That's a big round for Eternal Fire. A very big round. 4 players surviving as well. Wonderful timing. Antares finds a second with the MP9. Wakadia delivering as well. And again, I said at the beginning of this series, my measure, certainly one of those games. Grenades going down the ramp. Oh, Antares is going to have some work to do then. And work he will certainly do. A fast eco round is a good eco round. On to the next one. Getting really softened up by the meat mallets in the hands of Eternal Fire. And again, it's that smoke execute. But hold on a second. What an angle from Voxic. Now the smokes are gone. That bomb still needs to get planted. A flick. And 9 have massive problems. Antares cleaning up. That leaves Kyler coming in from the back with too much to do and not enough time.
He said he might step up now that he's onto the CT side, but really impressive the way he did it in that round. Couple of AK save for Eternal Fire. They will be loving that. So good for 9. You think they're in good position, but Voxic delivers a deadly shot. And Antares comes in with this AK. Great adjustment off the back of the flash from Major.
Eternal Fire proving to be a formidable opponent for them. He won't even break ground, Goofy. Off the side of the building he goes. Major utterly ready for that run boost.
Can go for a deeper smoke towards Connector and just try and fully take the site. That is oftentimes much more difficult to do, especially with Eternal Fire still having counter utility. Boost options. Is this being watched for? It's not. It's 1. It's 2 for Antares before he's finally spammed back.
Nice trade from Kylar, but what is left of this round? 9 are being dismantled like pieces of Lego. Kylar getting riddled with bullets through the wall. Eternal Fire are just getting all the big moments in these recent rounds. They are shutting down Nine's intentions round by round. He was so ready for that. Seems that Eternal Fire have got the 9 strat book on their tables as well. Probably both. Especially with the positions that they have gleaned at this moment. Kylar over the smoke. He has been spotted. No bomb plant then. 10 seconds. Minio to maybe try and commit to this. Nothing doing. No frags, no bomb plant. Great round for Eternal Fire.
Oh, and Woxic gets the initial opener. Nine struggling on this T side as Woxic goes back for a second. They're not even getting to run their strats right now. They're just losing players too early in these rounds.
Eternal Fire still 500 HP at this point. Make it 400. Kylar forcing 9 back into this one if he can, but Xantares is here to trade. A great equalizer for Eternal Fire. And often more than equal. 4-on-2 as Minio tries to find some fights. Goofy's the one with the bomb. No, but Minio, what is happening?
Oh, and Goofy gets one as well. How has this turned? Does it turn? Because Woxic's still here. And Goofy hasn't committed to the bomb plant yet, but he goes for it behind double stack. Did he hear any of this? Woxic has gone for the full-on reposition to mid. Goofy is still looking back to B stairs. Woxic might have played a massive mind game here. This looks so good for him. Reposition from Goofy though. Does he get to cover? He's been spotted, and now that molly can go down. It can force Goofy into the open, but he wins the fight! And 9 rob around on the B-bomb site.
How on earth has that just happened? That's crazy, but it's about damn time for 9. And they turn things back into their favor. We see so many rounds go Eternal Fire's way, but Minio with 2, they line up for him. One after the other. But there's money for Eternal Fire. For now. This timing though from P will catch Xantares off guard, jumping towards default. 4-on-4. Getting more exciting then. Cadia delivering on 9. Hades is dropped, and then there were 3.
9 gets stalled here. They could be screwed.
Woxic might be the perfect distraction. Kylar stops dead in the middle of his crosshair, and the rest is easy for Calix. Pedestrian frag secures the bomb.
1 AK saved. The rest of the squad.
Cadia is in a very strong position. Oh, had a chance for 2. Didn't realize Kylar was in the corner. Now things become very awkward for Eternal Fire. Only 3 remaining. 2 rifles on 9. Only one of these 3 plays of Kevlar, but maybe 1 will be enough. Xantares continuation bursts. Catch Kylar re-peeking. Orpin and AK remain though. Hades only has 8 kills so far. This would be a great time to get a little warmer. Alex playing B from CT spawn. His rotation will be a quick one. The grenades continue. If no Kevlar, that'll be quite painful. And this might be even more so. Looking for the combo is Xantares, but Major will pick up the second. Great work from Eternal Fire. They're in a very strong position indeed.
Strong step up from Xantares. Solo mid at the start of the round. He took 2 initially. This play from Wakadia, big risk, nearly cost them. And Xantares gets that gap under the smoke that's so powerful. Even though he goes down, he lobbed that nade to the site that denied the bomb plant.
Not the best buy for 9. Great grenades again. Just the spatial awareness and the focus. The sharpness from Eternal Fire has been great. Major gets his bell rung. He'll disengage for now. Leave Calix in position. Minutes on the clock. 2 flashes, 1 HE, 1 smoke for 9. Hopes and prayers as well. Calix has got such a good angle, but Hades just about gets there first. 14 HP for him, and Major's also lost. 3 on 4 then. Woxic won't have the angle towards the left, but there's no swing just yet. Falling back to safety as Xantares dispatches of Hades again. 3 on 3 then. Eternal Fire playing for the series. 9 playing for their lives. Superior utility, but more frags for 9. 3v2. Xantares looking for more. Does he see the shadow? That's a massive headshot, and that's the series. Xantares all over the B bomb site. A 4K will take the series from 9.
Big quad kill from Xantares and a 2-0 for Eternal Fire. They take it over 9. They take them down on Vertigo as well. And they were made to work for their map pick. It was taken to overtime, but here on 9's choice, they take it convincingly in regulation, and that CT side was a thing of beauty. They barely let 9 in that second half. It's a big win for Eternal Fire, bouncing back after that opening loss.